The seat was toasty.
It was toasty. I sat down, I'm like, ah! My legs!
Well, you look great driving there. Whoop, I almost stepped in the new grass. That would not be good.
Hey y'all, hey! Welcome back to the channel! Okay, you guys, what do you think of this makeup look? Yes, I'm gonna show you how I achieved this makeup look. I'm gonna show you all the products I used, and I'm gonna show you step by step. You just let me know if you have any questions down in the comments. I'd be happy to answer. Okay, here we go. Ready? I put my VFX Pro Primer all over my face to get a nice, even application with my foundation. Remember, it's a crime not to prime, y'all. Then I grab my Stay Matte foundation in shade Suntan 05. Draw lines all over my face and down my neck. Then I grab my large flat top kabuki brush and start to buff it out, working in circular motions. This shade is a little bit lighter than the rest of my body, but don't worry, it'll all blend in the end. The Stay Matte foundation does oxidize and dry a smidge darker too, just to keep in mind. Next, onto the highlight and contour sticks. I start with the highlight, drawing triangles under my eyes, as well as bringing it onto my eyelids. Between the brows, down the bridge of my nose, across the cupid's bow, a little on my chin, and a line right above my jawline. Now for the contour stick. I draw a line under my cheekbone and back around the corner of my jaw, underneath my bottom lip, on the sides, under, and across the bridge of my nose, in the upper corners of my hairline and temple areas. Finally, draw a line under your jawbone, triangle under your chin, and lines on the side of the neck for a more sculpted look. I grab a smaller kabuki brush and start to buff out the highlight areas. Switch to a clean kabuki brush and start buffing out the contour areas. This contour stick is one of my favorites that I've worked with because it blends so flawlessly. I mean, come on, y'all, look how good that blends. Then I grab my liquid concealer in the shade Light Ivory, apply to these areas, then use my blending bud to blend it out. Ta-da! Next, I grab my BB powder in the shade Light 01, my favorite little heart powder poofer, to set those concealed areas. The point at the bottom of the heart shape helps me get in all those small areas to make sure there's no creasing. Then I grab my tapered fluffy brush, dust it in the BB powder, and start to blend out the areas I just set. I grab my Face Perfecting Press Powder in the shade Warm Dark 06, a fluffy powder brush, and set all the contour areas. Now is when I make sure to add enough color and blend down my neck to make sure that my face matches my body. Just keep blending, blending, blending. What do? We blend. Then I go back with my fluffy tapered brush with no powder. I dust it all over my face to make sure that there's no harsh lines. When in doubt, blend it out. Let's fix these brows, shall we? I grab my handy dandy brow pencil and brow powder, and voila! Oh yes, so much better. Talk about an instant facelift. To see how I do my brows, check out this video here. Now onto eyeshadow. Today I'm using the Glam palette from Pharmacy. Starting with the color Buff, using a fluffy eyeshadow brush, tap off the excess and start patting that color onto the eyelid and up into the crease. Then using a windshield wiper motion, blend it out almost, but not all the way, up to the brow bone. This will act as your transition color. I haven't experienced a whole lot of fallout with this palette, but if there is any, we'll clean it up after. Continue building until you get your desired color. Second, I'll use the color Taupe. I'm still using a fluffy brush, just a little bit of a smaller one for this color. Using the windshield wiper motion, I apply this color to the crease to create depth and blend it out. Then I'll pat it into the outer corner and down onto the lash line. Continue blending until you get a smooth transition between colors. A nice fluffy brush is going to be your best friend when it comes to blending your eyeshadow. Trust me, I learned the hard way. Third, I'm going to use the color Ashes, along with that same smaller fluffy brush I just used. Starting in the crease again, I continue to build depth by patting first, then using the back and forth motion to blend. Then I do the same on the other eye. I start to pat a little bit of that color on the outside of my lower lash line. Then I'll use the color Noir to intensify the look. I use an even smaller brush, but it still has longer bristles so I can blend. When working with darker colors, a little goes a long way. So start with a small amount on the brush and continue to add and build as needed. I continue with the same pattern, starting in the crease and working down onto the lash line. Then I use a medium-sized fluffy brush to continue to blend it out. I work back and forth from eye to eye until I get an even amount of product on each eye. Then I use a larger fluffy brush with no product on it and continue to blend. Yeesh, let's clean it up a bit. I use my liquid concealer for this part. Dab a bit in the outer corner. Press it in with my blending bud to create a nice, crisp line. Then I grab my Heart powder poofer and use whatever powder is left on there to set it. Then blend again with my fluffy tapered brush. Next, I'll use the color Noir again with a compact angled brush and dab it on the outside of my lower lash line to pull the look all together. Now let's add some shimmer. Using my liquid concealer and the color Tardy from my ColourPop Whatever palette is my go-to shimmer color. I apply the concealer on the inner corner and onto my eyelid a bit. I work on one eye at a time. I use my blending bud and I pat the concealer in and blend it out. Using my finger, I pat the shimmer onto the concealer. This helps it stay in place and appear more pigmented. Then I use a small fluffy brush to blend out any harsh edges. Then I do the same to the other eye. Ta-da! Next, I go in with my ink liner in black and draw a thin line on each eye. Then I grab my green vegan mascara and start blinking into the wand. I really love this microfiber brush. Be sure when you're reloading your mascara, you're swirling it and not pumping it. Pumping it will not only dry it out faster, but it will also increase the amount of bacteria. Ew. Fully aware that I'm making a goofy mascara face. And now I can't stop thinking about making that face. Anyone else make crazy faces when putting on their mascara? There we have it, mascara is on. Something's still missing though. Lashes, boom baby. These are my favorite lashes that Pharmacy offers. These are the Wow Drama lashes. For all my tips and tricks applying lashes like a pro, check out this video right here. Then I grab my mascara again and apply to my lower lashes. I find that wiggling the brush back and forth adds to the smoky effect. One last thing for the eyes. I use my waterproof pencil in black on my waterline to intensify the look just a smidge more. See the difference? Eyes are done, now on to blush. I'm using the color Sugar Pink and applying on the apples of my cheeks, into the temples, and a little bit onto the bridge of my nose. Now onto my all-time favorite product, the Terracotta Blush Powder in number 16. I use a small powder brush and apply on my cheekbone. Look at that glow, babe! I continue on the other cheekbone, down the bridge of my nose, and on the other areas I highlighted. Oh yes. Next, the lips. First, I apply my lip conditioner, get rid of all those crusties. Ew. I let that soak in and then wipe off any excess. What color should I do? Better go with my fave red Lip Liner 207. Yes, okay, I'm feeling fierce, y'all. Don't forget to lock it all in place with your Time Locker setting spray. Ta-da! Okay, you guys, I know I'm cray, I'm sorry. We have fun, it's fine. If you have any questions, you guys don't hesitate, drop them in the comments. I'd love to answer or help you find a color match or anything like that. But yeah, that's how I achieved this look. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you leave. Let me know in the comments also what makeup looks do you want to see next. I have this sunset eyeshadow look that I'm wanting to do. And I did it on TikTok, but now I kind of want to do a tutorial on it because I have a lot of people on TikTok asking me for a tutorial on it. So I might do that one. What do you guys think? Sunset eyeshadow? Yay or nay? All right, I'll see you next video, you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.